Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome once again to the mess hall here at Dr. Jet Laboratories, where I'm going to subject you to yet another unscripted, unedited, unrehearsed, unwarranted, unlifting, un-everything video. So, thought I'd update you. Look a here, boys and girls. Look a here, look a here. Well, I gotta clean that up. Look at here. The Mozilla 400 has everything. It's ready to go. It even has a battery in it. It's ready for its maiden voyage. The Mozilla 400, ready to rock and roll. The MHZ Miss Exide. I think I'm going to mount the wing today. I think I've just decided how I'm going to fix the pitch attitude. I'm merely going to put a threaded rod through here, make a plate that I can clamp on here with a small 2mm nut. It'll all be real small and nearly invisible. I may trim this off. I was thinking of putting a little smile cut in there, but it's going to be so close to the leading edge of the vertical fin that putting a smile cut in there wouldn't be a wise idea. So I'm going to cut that off and just use a friction clamp on this. And what I'll do is put little marks here on the inside so I'll know right where I want it. You know, I can test it up. So I also, on these fins, put magnets in them. So there's a magnet on the inside of this fin box and on the inside here. So the magnets help hold these things in. And this is all going to have to go on as one assembly because this wing is going to be a real snug fit between these fins, and in fact, apply just a little bit of outward pressure on the fins, making it hard for them to come out. That's the whole idea. Make it hard to go in, hard to come out. So that's the plan for this thing. And it'll just have two real small 2mm stainless steel nylock nuts that will hold this thing in place against a friction plate, and there you go. Now, here is the bad news. Now, I can walk down there just a little bit, just a few paces that way, and I'm at the largest body of water on the planet. There's only two problems. One, it has 8-foot surf, and scale model hydroplanes and 8-foot surf don't mix very well, and it's salt water. I mean salt water. It's not brackish, it's salt water. So I have no place to run my boats. I murdered a duck, and now model boats are not permitted on Lake Poway because duck murderers are loose. And there will be no duck murderers allowed on Lake Poway. So here's the problem in California. There are two ways bodies of water can be controlled. Either a private individual owns the land that contains the body of water, or in some manner or form, the government controls the body of water. Let's just take Mission Bay, for example. That's a park controlled by the government. Let's take any lake here in Southern California. Somebody built a dam, the government, and that dam holds back water and creates a lake. Guess what? The government owns that lake and can control who, what, when, where, and how. So finding a body of water that's A, fresh, B, accessible, and C, you won't go to jail for trying to run a toy boat on it. Well, that's pretty hard here in Southern California. So I need to devote some resources to finding some place where I can run model boats. Because right now, this sucker's seaworthy. I'm ready to do more testing on this sucker. And I got no place to run. I have all these boats and no place to go. Now, Big B, he walks out his door and he's got a lake over here and a lake over there and a pond over here. And then he's got the river over there. And yeah, you know, it's a price we pay. The price we pay. Anyway, I'm looking for another place here in Southern California to run my boats. And to be realistic, it needs to be at least a half acre. That would be 100 feet by 200 feet. Bare minimum, a half acre. A better lake would be 2 or 3 acres. Where are you going to find a 2 or 3 acre lake here in Southern California? Those are going to be few and far between, where people buy land here by the square inch. So finding somebody with a few acres of water is going to be hard indeed. Anyway, I have my work cut out for me. I'll continue to work on this and maybe send this thing into the paint shop. Maybe it's a good time to send it into the paint shop. I still haven't dialed it in completely, but I'm thinking this turn fin, I'm thinking a little less rudder. I may trim this turn fin up a little bit too. Turn fins are so easy to make for this thing because of the way it just mounts with 2 screws there. So anyway, there you go, boys and girls. Until next time, jet out.